Hi there, this is Howard Tinker from Restaurant Profits, and I want to talk to you about yellow pages. And before you think I've gone nuts and turn away from this, just give me a few moments to explain to you why that might be an interesting place for you to look for new business. So this thing still gets delivered, believe it or not. Even in this day and age, people still get the yellow pages delivered to their door. The thing that you've got to realize is that there is a whole generation of people that are not online. And even if they are online, they're not the greatest at searching for things. So if your target market is people that are seniors, and I'm not talking people in their 50s and maybe even early 60s because they are used to using Google and things like that, but even the group older than that, then this is a place to advertise. And you might think, well, I don't want anybody like that age in my place. Well, let me come at it from a different angle, and please take this in the nicest possible way. These people are likely to be passing away, and the thing is that once older people pass away, another older person has to book the wake, has to book the function room, has to book all the stuff to do with the funeral. Now, if you are in the business of holding functions in your place, and you know that people are likely to come to you to have a wake or to have an after funeral get together with family members, and these things can run into massive numbers of people coming in. If that's something that is a niche you want to go after, or you already serve that niche, this is a place that older people actually look at in order to find function rooms and places that look after them. So think about your niche, think about who your target market is, think about how you want to serve them, and if all of them point towards older people, then think about the yellow pages. Now, what I'm not saying here is, I'm not saying don't advertise on Facebook, don't advertise on Google, don't advertise on your website, don't send out emails. All of those things you must do, okay? But there is an area where no one else is really advertising. The number of restaurants that are now in the yellow pages has shrunk from a massive number down to hardly anybody there. And those that are there are trying to advertise their restaurants. They're not trying to advertise functions for funerals and wakes, or not many anyway. So you could be the person in your network, in your area, in your environment, in your geographic area. You could be the only one in that space in the yellow pages advertising to older people for wakes and funerals, as an example, or even 60th, 70th, 80th birthdays. So if that's your niche, if those are people that do come and visit you, and if those are people that you want to have inside your restaurant, and you also want to be able to help them celebrate the end of someone's life, then look at the yellow pages as a place for you to advertise. I know this is a weird one, it's out of left field, and it's only an additional little thing that you should be doing with your marketing. But it is a place where you are going to get some traffic coming to you, and it could be that you spend $100, $200 for the year, and you get tens of thousands of dollars in functions. So it's worth giving it a roll of the dice. I certainly would if I were you, if that's what your restaurant's set up to do and that's your target market. If you want other tips like this, make sure that you subscribe with us if you haven't already. And if you want to spend some time with me, get 15 minutes of my time to talk about this or any other strategies, please click on the button to book into my calendar, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye bye for now.